What up, folks? It's Jeff up here. So today I'm going to be showing you about 0xMithril, 0xMTH for short. This is the Minables network token, and I'm not going to go into too much detail about what it is or what it does and what Lodge is trying to do here. I am going to be touching on how to connect to the XDAI POA chain and how to add it to your MetaMask wallet, and also how to start mining it. So this video won't be about too much into detail other than that. And so this is it right here. This is the Bitcointalk forum post, and all the information you need and you will find is right here. I suggest joining the Discord, links right here. You're going to find a lot of good information here on you're going to be able to talk to Lodge or anybody else who is going to be able to point you in the right direction on what to do. So saying that, let's start off. So you have MetaMask. I have my MetaMask open to an account here where I have some DAI, and that's on mainnet Ethereum, and that's the DAI token. That's the stable coin pegged to the US dollar. And so if I pop up my notepad here, I copied it. I'll put this in the description below. If you copy this address, which is https //dai.poa.network. So we're going to copy that, and we are going to go to our MetaMask. And on MetaMask, if you go to your networks and you go custom RPC, come down here, go to advanced options, you can put the address that we copy pasted. Chain ID is 100. Symbol, you can put XDAI, so we'll just put for testing XDAI. Nickname, optional, we'll put testing XDAI because I already have it added to this one. Anyways, so we'll click and we will save that, and we will click on and make sure XDAI is selected, and as you will see, we have no. This right here, where it would normally say Ethereum on the XDAI chain, you're using XDAI, which is pegged to the dollar, like you would Ethereum on Ethereum mainnet. And so to do that, I am going to go to, we're going to go, I have it set to this address. We're going to go to the burner wallet, which is xdai.io. Okay. You will see that we're connected to the XDAI chain. I have 14 cents of DAI, like I showed you on my wallet. If we switch this and go to mainnet here, you'll see that 14 cents right here, this little bit. So let's switch that back to testing XDAI. Okay, there's nothing in there. Go back to burner. You will see the 14 cents. Go to exchange. Now we want to exchange DAI to XDAI. So we click on that. Oh, my bad. I messed up. So main Ethereum network. My bad. So make sure your MetaMask is on main Ethereum network. So we want to do DAI to XDAI. Then we go max, 14 cents. That's there, 0.14. And we hit send. Now it's going to ask you some stuff, blah, blah, blah. Hit confirm. And we wait for it to send it over the bridge to the XDAI chain. Now, while we're waiting for that to happen, we're still connected to mainnet on MetaMask. So this is also the 0xMTH contract address. And so that's just, I'll show you how to set up the miner now while we wait for that. Okay, so if you go to this link right here, which I will post in the description, this is one of the miners. There are other miners that will work with this. This is the one I chose. I downloaded the file on my computer, and I unzipped it, and this is the folder. Now let's go to cosmic.exe, double click that. Okay, now expand that, make that a little bigger. Okay, now type in it'll show up all the commands, right? So what we want to do is go to account new. Now it's going to tell you to put in an 8-digit password. Put whatever password you want. Don't forget it. Throw one in real quick. All right. So this is the selected account. This is the address it created for us, right? And so this is a testing address. This is not going to be an address I will use. This is going to be for testing purposes only. So what I'm going to do is, oops, hold on here, let me clear that. The clear button here. Oh, all right. So we're going to go to account list. Now, this is going to be the private key. This is the private key to our address, okay? Now, you never want to give out your private key. I'm just showing it because this is testing purposes. By the time you see this video, there will be nothing on this address and it will never be used again. So let me show you this. And so we go back to MetaMask. Click here, go to import accounts through private key, paste the private key, import it. All right. So this is the account that we made with our mining software that is connected, okay? So now go back. On my notepad here, I have this address written down. This is the Web3 address. This is what we want to use to configure the miner for Web3. Now, we're not connecting to Ethereum mainnet. We're connecting to the XDAI chain. That's dai.poa.network. And so on the miner, we go to config, Web3 provider, and then we paste that address. Now the Web3 provider has been set. Okay, now let's go back to our burner wallet. Okay, it is done. So what I'm going to do is go back to MetaMask, switch to our testing XDAI, and this address, which we sent it to this address. And so I'm going to send it to the new address we created, added to MetaMask. Let me double check what that is, 414. Okay, it's this address, we added it. Okay, send the max amount, which is now 0.13979 after gas. That was used to convert it to XDAI. So we will send it to the address we created with our mining software. Hit next, hit confirm, and that should go pretty quick. And so we will go back to our account right here, account 4. There it is. There's our XDAI. We now have XDAI in the mining software address that we are using. So now that we have gas, because you need XDAI in there because you will be paying the gas in XDAI to mine 0xMTH blocks. The reward of 0xMTH is 100 0xMTH every time you find a block. Now, the difficulty is still relatively low. See, if you go to the website minables.io, it says we're connected to the XDAI chain. So if we go to tokens, give that a second to load, there's 0xMTH. And if we click on that and give that a minute to load, you will see the information about it. You will see the supply, you'll see the remaining supply, you'll see how many have been minted, and what the current difficulty is. See, the current difficulty is 1,319. It's gone significantly up. There's a lot of miners mining right now. So that's why I wanted to put out this video. It's still very, very early in the game. It's still early to mine. And so if you have any questions, just join the Discord and ask. So let's go back to the miner, okay? I'm gonna clear this up here, type help. All right, we're gonna see a list of our commands. All right, now that I have the account in there, so if I go to account list, boom, okay, it shows our account. There's our private key. Now we're not gonna use that private key, or I'm not gonna use it in the future because I'm posting it on this video to put on YouTube for everyone to see. Now I'm gonna go to account, balance. And it will tell us how much. It says ETH balance, but it's our XDAI balance. This miner was made to mine on Ethereum mainnet for your EIP 918. So that is why it says ETH, but it is our XDAI balances. 13 cents, 0.1, which is 0.13. Okay, help. All right. We have our, now we can just go mine. We can type in mine right here, and that will begin solo mining. With our CPU, I believe this miner is set up for CUDA. I'm not sure if it does CPU mining, but I have an NVIDIA GPU on this laptop, and so I'm going to mine with NVIDIA with my NVIDIA GPU, and so I'm going to put mine CUDA. And there we are. We're off. Now let's just give it a few minutes. I hear my graphics card revving up as we see up here. That's a 144 mega hash a second. It will say when the solution is found, if there's new challenges being received. And so if we go here, if we go back here, and we go back to MetaMask, let's copy our address. Let's go here. Let's go to Block Scout. This is, oh, it does that a lot. Let me delete everything after that. All right. So if I paste that in right there, that is our address that we'll be mining with. And we should see if we are finding, okay, there we are. See, we found a solution. As you can see, we've actually found two solutions, but they were reverted. So the reason you're going to see a lot of these, you're going to see a lot of error reverted. And the reason you were going to see that is because there are a lot of people competing right now. Oh, this is a pain in the butt. I think their Block Explorer can't handle the amount of people trying to mine on it currently. But the reason you'll see a lot of these error reverted is because there are a lot of people trying, the difficulty is so low, and there are a lot of people fighting for the block reward and finding the solution, and you have a lot of people find the solution. So whoever submits the gas and whoever gets it first, which sometimes it's just luck of the draw when it comes to that, if you found a solution, it gives it to that person. It can't give the block reward to everybody. And the block reward is 100 0xMithril, and that will, you'll see that eventually start to add up. Yeah, their Block Explorer is a little slow. You're going to get a better read off here on your mining software. I don't have a lot of hash rate going here, but see, it says we found 3 solutions. I don't know if we've actually, well, I can check here. If we take this address, the contract address, copy that, and we go to add token. This is what I forgot to do. Add that there. It'll just pop in. It'll pop the numbers automatically, 0xMTH, 18 decimals. Hit next, hit add token. So we have 0. We haven't got the reward for any. But when we do, they will show up here. So you just let your GPU do your thing. You don't need to run multiple GPUs currently. If you have one GPU doing a couple hundred mega hash a second, that's more than enough to accumulate some, to mine some. I'll put out another video eventually on how to set up a multi-GPU rig. There's other mining software out there that's good for that, and there's also other versions of Cosmic, and I think Lieutenant Tofu is setting up a another version of this made for 0xMithril. So we'll keep our eyes posted on that. But anyways, just wanted to show you guys a quick video on how to do everything. It can be a little confusing at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. So anyways, that's the video, and good luck. Happy mining.